Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we are reacting to, not a video, well, kind of a video. We're reacting to one of my old videos, kind of. We're reacting to my Premier League predictions. If you don't know already, as this video is uploaded, the Premier League ended 2 days ago. Now we're going to review how I did on my predictions. And yeah, I got quite a few of them off by a few places. But some of them I was close, and I think there was one that I did get right. But yeah, let's look into that. This is the new Liverpool kit, by the way. Nice, I do like it. Because the new season is like 82 days away when I upload this. 82, 81, something like that. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's stop wasting time. And hopefully you'll like the format and how I've done this. It's my first year ever doing reviews of it was my first year predicting the Premier League table. So I'm hoping that you guys can give some good feedback. So yeah, let's get into that now. So, as you can see, the table on the left is the predicted table. The table on the right is the table that stands as of the last day of the season. We also predicted award winners. We'll review it from bottom up, shall we? So Hull City, yeah, we predicted them to finish bottom of the league. But they did get relegated, so we were right there. But they did indeed finish 18th, almost stayed up. They started off well under Mike Phelan, then it started to go downhill a bit. Then they brought in Marco Silva, who is now in talks with Porto, I believe. He turned them around a bit, but didn't quite manage to keep them up. Then we had Burnley in 19th, who finished 16th, and it should be Middlesbrough there, as you can see on the right. West Brom was the one I got the furthest gap between from where they did finish and where I predicted them to finish. I predicted them to finish 18th, but obviously because they have Tony Pulis as a manager, they were never going to get relegated. They indeed did finish 10th. They did have a spell in 8th, so they could have finished higher. I know they didn't do very well in their last couple of games. In 18th place was obviously Hull. In 20th place was obviously Sunderland, whose manager David Moyes resigned the day before I uploaded this. Then we'll move into who I predicted for 17th. I predicted Middlesbrough. Obviously they finished 19th, so I got that wrong by 2. Middlesbrough should have been 2 down, as you can see by the numbers, by the names. Then I predicted Sunderland to say 16th because I can remember saying I thought Jermaine Defoe would keep him up, but obviously he wasn't able to. Sunderland did finish last, and it does look like Defoe is joining Bournemouth, so that's a good sign for Bournemouth in my opinion, but we'll talk about that more in my predictions video for next. So in 15th place I predicted Watford to finish there. I can't remember why, but I just did. They obviously finished 17th, so they still stayed up, and I wasn't too far off. I was only wrong by 2. Finishing 15th place was in fact Swansea, who I predicted to stay 14th. So I was one off with them, so I was quite close. And then, as I said, for 14th was obviously Swansea, and Crystal Palace finished there, who I did predict them to finish 13th. So this 13th, 14th, I had them very close together. They were both off by 1. But in 13th place, I predicted Crystal Palace. They did indeed finish 14th. When Sam Allardyce came into Crystal Palace, he started getting playing well again, and they obviously could have finished a lot higher, but as soon as they basically became immune to getting relegated, they stopped performing and stopped getting results. In 13th place in real life was actually Stoke City, who I was not far off with where they finished, but I'll talk about that as we get to them. In 12th place I predicted Bournemouth to finish there. It was in fact Leicester, who did struggle, and I did predict him to not do as well as last season by quite a bit. But 12th place I predicted Bournemouth. They actually did indeed finish 9th. So Bournemouth and Leicester, they kind of swapped to what I put them in, where I thought they were in opposite positions in real life. So I was kind of close there. Then in 11th place I put Stoke. Obviously we mentioned earlier they finished 13th, so I was off by 2. In real life West Ham finished 11th. In 10th, I predicted Southampton to finish there, and they had a good season, finishing 8th. There's talk about Claude Puel getting the sack because he didn't do good enough, or I don't know, but he finished 8th, so I think they did well. And I predicted him to finish 10th, so I was off by 2. In 9th, I predicted the reigning champions to struggle without Kante. I predicted him to finish 9th. They did indeed finish 12th. They sacked Ranieri, which was sad, but Shakespeare did come in and sort them out, because at Christmas it was looking like they could have been one of the teams to go down. In 9th place in real life, it was actually Bournemouth, who I did talk about how I got them 3 off. In 8th, I predicted Everton, and Everton actually did better than what I said. They finished 1 place higher, they finished 7th, and Southampton, I predicted 10th, finished 8th. In 7th place, I predicted West Ham to finish there, because at the end of last season they were on very good form. West Ham obviously finished 11th, which they won't be too happy about. Slaven Bilic got a lot of criticism. His signings didn't really pay off. But if you think about Christmas time, like Leicester, they were relegation candidates again, so they did well to stay up and finish almost close to being in the top half. In real life, 7th was indeed Everton, and that's why I said I was 1 off. Then I did predict for 6th place Arsenal. Now, you might have called me crazy at that point, because Wenger had always finished in the Champions League, but I predicted that they wouldn't. And although they did do better than where I predicted them to finish, they still finished outside of the Champions League. Will Wenger stay, or will Wenger leave? Put it in the comment section down below. I think he will stay. In 6th place in real life was Man United, and that was another prediction I got way wrong. I predicted them to finish 1st, but we'll talk about that more when we get to it. In 5th place, I put Tottenham there. Tottenham did do better than what I said they would. They finished 2nd, so I was off by 3. Arsenal in real life did in fact finish in that 5th place position. Then we'll move on to Liverpool, the team I obviously support, the team I'm wearing the shirt of at the intro of this video. That was the only team I got right. Liverpool 4th. So, good prediction. Obviously know my own team. I think at the start of the year we were close to finishing. I think we were up there with 1st and 2nd. We were 2nd and we were 1st. We beat Chelsea away. Chelsea did go on to win the title. But if we didn't have as many injuries as we did, we meaning Liverpool, I think Liverpool could have finished higher up the table. In 3rd place, I predicted Chelsea to finish there, but it was in fact Man City. I was off with Chelsea by 2. Chelsea actually did indeed finish 2 higher than what I predicted and did go on to win the league. In 3rd place in real life, it was Manchester City, who I predicted to finish 2nd. And obviously we all know it in real life. Tottenham finished 2nd, and they were very destructive at the end of the season. In 1st place was my 2nd worst prediction, Manchester United. I said they were going to win the title because they had Ibrahimovic, they had Pogba, they had Jose Mourinho joining them, they had everything right. But unfortunately, they couldn't do it. They finished 6th, but they still have a chance of winning the Europa League. So put that in the comment section down below. I think that final's tomorrow. So when I'm uploading this, it's tomorrow. So put in the comment section down below, do you think Man United will beat Ajax in the Europa League final? Obviously finishing 1st was Chelsea. Chelsea had a very good season, as you'll see by the award winners. So I predicted Aguero to finish top goal scorer, which I think he was 4th or 5th. De Gea to get most clean sheets. Aguero to get in player of the year, and Jose Mourinho being manager of the year. I don't know what I was thinking with Aguero player of the year. I did think he was going to be top goal scorer, and De Gea was close to getting most clean sheets, I think. But player of the year, I don't know why I put Aguero. I think I just thought if he's getting the most goals, he'll probably win it. Mourinho, I thought obviously because I thought Man United were going to finish 1st, it would make sense for him to be 1st. Then the actual award winners, Harry Kane got the most goals, which is 29 goals, which off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure. If I am wrong, correct me in the comment section down below. And then for most clean sheets, it was actually Thibaut Courtois, Chelsea's goalkeeper. He got 16 clean sheets. in a possible of 38 games, which is not bad. Player of the Year was N'Golo Kante, who has now played in the Premier League 2 seasons, and he's won the Premier League both seasons. Last year with Leicester, this year with Chelsea. The Manager of the Year, following what I was saying with Jose Mourinho, was the manager of the team who won the league. Antonio Conte, Chelsea's manager, the Italian manager, got Manager of the Year. All the awards were fair in my opinion. I think Kante bossed it, and that is the end of the video. Hope you guys like this. Please like and subscribe. Turn on the notifications button if you want to keep updated with all my uploads. You'll be notified when I do upload. And comment anything that I've asked you a question to, the answer. And comment the answer to any question I've asked you throughout this video. But thanks for taking time out of your day for watching this video. Please tell your friends about it. It really helps it out. And yeah, please like and subscribe, and peace.